have valid access codes to the Ripstar Megagate. By pressing accept, the next time you launch, you will autopilot directly to Hellas Starbase in the Ripstar region.
We have one last opportunity to turn things around. Hephaestus is on the brink of success, though the engineers want yet another tuning cycle. We have news that in this, our 11th hour, the Bora have launched their entire remaining fleet. You will patrol at Hephaestus in case they attack there. Absolutely no damage must be permitted to the mining station. Proceed with all speed. I have been authorized to inform you that a means to return you to Sol can be found if the stockholders agree to remain in the Fringe. We've recently discovered that one of our remote probes in low Neptune orbit accidentally recorded the Halley Station massacre. Quite simply, it cast reasonable doubt on your awareness of the nature of the Argoso shuttle's cargo. If you succeed, this data shall accompany the finest GalSpan lawyers to the High Court of the United Sol government to appeal your exile. You may just see a Martian dawn again. Do not fail us, and we shall not fail you. Logan, the Bora have launched the remainder of their military. Proceed immediately to the Hephaestus sector and defend that installation. You will be flying in the twilight fog, Mr. Logan. Take appropriate precautions.
Got it, Trister. Hey, you finally got the Bora out in the open, huh? Well, this shouldn't take long.
I sincerely hope so, Mr. Logan. This is the most important mission you will ever perform for us. The rewards for your success will be without compare. There was one other thing.
Yes, ma'am?
It's been an honor working with you, Jake. You're a fine pilot.
Well, thanks, but I'm just hoping to get home to Mars soon.
Go get those Bora, Logan. We got the battle on TNS livecast.
Tachyon news service? Who called them?
Atkins just spoke a minute ago. He said he wanted his shareholders to see the actual defeat of the Bora live. Hope they don't hit here, but I think we're fairly safe. Plenty of higher priority targets nearby.
Just flew in, Jake Logan, our continuing story from the Halley Station massacre last year in Seoul. Apparently, GalSpan has decided to put his loyalty to the absolute test in this titanic struggle of corporate might versus lawless colonists. Jake, how does it feel to be given such a tremendous chance to re-earn your reputation as a law-abiding contract pilot?
Oh, not these guys again. No comment. Thanks really for asking, though. Appreciate it. GalSpan fighters, keep your scanners active. This is the most likely point for Bora attack. Sound off if you see anything.
You got it, Logan.
Sweeping the jump band.
All checks clear so far, sir. No enemy presence.
All ships, I'm picking up a massive surge.
I'm reading Bora Thrust signature. Damn, that's the whole fleet!
For those of you who just tuned in, the Bora fleet has just arrived. It looks like they brought along every scrap of metal in their entire arsenal. This is it, folks, the final confrontation in this epic tale.
Don't get jumpy, people. We're fine. Just target and destroy one at a time. Like it hurt.
Our shields are about to fail. We just can't repel this many fighters.
Suck on that, loser. You're not so cocky now, are you?
Building in that frigate. All GalSpan weapon systems concentrate on that ship.
There, you see that, boys? The Bora, they don't have the stomach for a fight. You give them a good punch in the face and they fold like a bad hand of cards.
Let's clean up the rest of this trash.
We can't hold the courageous together. She's gonna break up. Don't let us die for nothing.
You're not so cocky now, are you?
Courageous is gone. Keep pressing the attack. We must not fail.
Now that was an explosion, folks. The Bora took some good shots at the mining station, but it looks like GalSpan firepower is simply too much to resist.
Looks like that just about wraps that up. Easier than I thought. Now it's time to close out the contract and head home.
Mr. Logan, this is Director Atkins. I've been watching you via the news feed. Exquisite flying, but your contract is not yet complete.
Director Atkins? Oh, yeah, well, good to finally meet you, sir. Nice strategy attacking the Bora base right now, you know, keep them running, right? Yeah.
There is no attack upon the Bora starbase, Mr. Logan. The message was false. Your actual mission begins only now. You will proceed to Liberty Sector, wherein you will find the Bora starbase of this region. Aboard that station is Susan Bradley herself. She has decided to cooperate at last with the only rational solution. Peace.
With all due respect, sir, why doesn't she just fly out and join us now?
Because, Mr. Logan, she is under suspicion. Even now, many of the Bora will begin to sense her abandonment of their hopeless cause. We can't afford to have any harm come to her. If she dies, she will become a martyr. The Bora will redouble their efforts in her memory.
Ah, right. So you want me to fly in there and...
Get her off that base. Move swiftly, Mr. Logan. The Bora fleet will only be preoccupied with Bradley's deception momentarily.
This is amazing! Our sensors have picked up an encrypted transmission carrying Director Atkins' personal comm signature. Jake Logan's certainly come a long way from his days as an outcast. Mr. Logan, TNS News, can you confirm the rumors that you've just been offered a prominent position in GalSpan?
Ah, yes. That reminds me, Logan. Bring that TNS ship with you. It will prove useful.
Right, Director. Let's finish this once and for all. TNS ship, if you want to see a real story, follow me to Liberty Base.
Incredible! Apparently our star pilot has vengeance plans of his own against the Bora freedom fighters. We'll return to this astounding story after these messages from our sponsors. Nice one there, Logan. Thanks for the tip.
Great work, Logan. Go get him. You take a piece off that base for me.
Well, there's trouble. Loser.
Just in time to see GalSpan's new Employee of the Year, Jake Logan, cautiously approaching the relatively undefended Liberty base of the Bora terrorists. But even his fancy flying can't destroy a base that size.
Doc, I'm reading an entry request into my vehicle. You better be right about this. Opening hatch.
You. I guess I should have known. Let's just get out of here. My people must know what's going on by now.
Yeah, right, lady. Just one question. Why'd you change your mind now?
I'm doing it for my people, Spanner. That's all I've ever cared about. You'll hear about it all soon enough. Just lift this thing off.
Oh, no. Logan to Zeus. The Cassiopeia just got hulled. What do I do now?
Logan, the Bora war fleet has arrived. Avoid them and proceed to Zeus immediately.
I'm on my way, Atkins. Great. The boys are back. Buckle up, Bradley.
All Bora forces, this is Liberty Control. Concentrate on that GalSpan fighter. We've got a defection. Freedom Base confirms Susan Bradley is a traitor.
You lied! Susan would never betray us!
Another Bora wave. Come on, what's next? 5 flight crew? Oh, that's gotta hurt, baby.
prominent Bora Starbase commander has just announced that Susan Bradley, the leader of the Bora people, is a traitor and is attempting to defect. Most likely in this small fighter craft piloted by Jake Logan. What a colossal shift in the Fringe political structure.
Take that. Come on, today.
Director, can you comment on the recent acquisition of Susan Bradley and her betrayal of the Bora people?
No, I cannot, because she has not betrayed her people. Instead, she has saved them from this unproductive war. We have never wished to harm anyone, and peaceable agreements are always more profitable. Here now is the leader and inspiration of the Bora people, Susan Bradley.
My friends, my people, listen to me.
We Bora are the greatest colonists who have ever dared wrest a life from the barren stars. Our heritage is one of strength, courage, and indomitable will. We have built this, our home, without the trappings and lies of soul and its oppressive ways. We are of the fringe, the edge between known and unknown. We are builders, not warriors.
We anticipate showing a massive profit.
My people, we fight a war we cannot win. We do not give merely our lives, but those of our children. I have seen the plans GalSpan has, the resources they are willing to spend. Though we fight with bravery, in the end they will destroy us, and the Bora will be no more. Lay down your arms, my people. The time for war is over. The time for travel is begun, just as it was so long ago when the Bora were new and young.
Bora transport shuttles, you are cleared for departure to Starbase Alpha. Rendezvous with Deep Space Colony Fleet. Good luck.
When the dust settled, the remaining Bora relocated, their spirit broken. GalSpan had what they wanted, complete financial control of Fringe resources, and it was finally time for me to cash in. They gave me a healthy retirement package that made it so I wouldn't need to work again if I didn't want to. But more importantly, they came through with their promise. A few meetings with their contacts in the Sol government, and I was cleared to go home. Home. I haven't seen Mars in years. And now that all this business is behind me, I can finally take a breath of fresh air.